I built this channel. It's obviously not built to where I want it to be yet, but I have built it thus far based on being authentic and genuine and not being afraid to come on camera and cry and being a real person. Hi guys, welcome back to the House of Hughes. Blakely and I are about to go on our morning walk, and I just had to show you how adorable she is. Are you excited, Sissy? Are we going on our walk? Can you say walk? You getting camera shy? I'm still not used to Beckham being gone in the mornings, but we are going to make the most of only having one baby with us. We're gonna go on our walk. I just finished making breakfast. I will insert what I made here because it was actually different today, believe it or not. I'm seriously going back to my roots. I used to make this breakfast every single day and I haven't had it in like a year. I am making protein pancakes. So in these pancakes, it is half a serving of Bisquick pancake mix, 1 scoop of the PE Science vanilla protein powder, and then some chocolate chips. I do 1 serving and a little bit of almond milk, and I like to top it with sugar-free syrup. So I will show you how they turn out. Those pancakes were absolutely delicious, so I will definitely be making those more. As soon as we get home from our walk, I am going to finish up a little bit of work if Blakely lets me. We might need to run a few errands today, and if I do, I'll be sure to take you guys with me. And we are going to be working on some occupational therapy for Beckham, which I feel like I haven't done in quite a while on my channel. So I'm really excited to show you guys some of that today when Beckham gets home from preschool. We just got back from our walk, and before I jump into the shower, I wanted to give you guys a little update on the new self-tanner that I've been using. I told you guys that I have been trying a new one, and I absolutely love it. I have applied it 4 times now, so I've been wearing it for about a month. I reapply it about once a week, and I just get it at Ulta or on Amazon, and it is the best self-tanner I have ever used. I am obsessed with the color. Obviously, this is in no way sponsored. Like I said, I literally just picked it up at Ulta because I saw it and wanted to try something different. So the one that I love is called Tanologist Express Tan. It's the color dark. Blakely's talking to Chloe. Are you talking to Chloe? But this is so dark, it stays on so long, it fades evenly. I'm obsessed with it. I just went on a little vacation with my girlfriends, and all of them asked me what self-tanner I use because it looks really natural and it stays really dark, which I personally love. I just apply it with a velvet mitt. It's really important that you get a velvet mitt. They apply the best. This one's a little bit dirty, but it will last me quite a few applications. I don't put it on my face. What I do put on my face are these little Ulta Beauty Gradual face tanning drops. Every night I will just mix a drop or 2 of this into my face lotion, and that helps my face stay a little bit darker. But my face is always a little bit whiter than my body, which is fine because then I will just color match my foundation or my skin tint to my body. If you guys are looking for a new self-tanner, this is super affordable, way cheaper than just getting like spray tans, and obviously way better than just going into like a tanning bed. So I highly recommend. I love it. I love when I find new things that I'm obsessed with, and I can't gatekeep. I have to tell you guys about it. Excuse me, princess. Did mommy forget to put my little homemade lock back on my shower? LOL. What, baby? Are you washing? Yeah, are you looking for Chloe? Hi, Closter. Yeah, hi, baby. Are you doing the wash? I see that you've got a little bit of soap on your arm. Yeah, wash, wash, wash. This outfit, you guys, I die. And she's actually kind of been leaving bows in her hair, which is a miracle. So I'm just soaking up this time. Yeah. Hi guys, it has been a minute since I have done or filmed anything like this, but today happened, and it's like so interesting because today was actually supposed to be a video, as you heard this morning in my perfectly normal and happy intro, was supposed to be a video for Beckham's occupational therapy. But now, as you can tell by the title, that is obviously not what today's video is about, and I will still have that on like my list of videos and video titles, so I will definitely be filming that content for you in a different video. But I want to talk to you guys about something that is super hard for me to talk about, but I built this channel. It's obviously not built to where I want it to be yet, but I have built it thus far based on being authentic and genuine and not being afraid to come on camera and cry and being a real person. As you know, I upload 5 videos a week. I've been doing that for basically a year. I have been very diligent in growing and building this channel. I have never worked harder for anything save motherhood and overcoming previous addictions. And I am so proud of that. I am so proud of my work ethic. I take a lot of pride in how hard I work. However, it can be one of my biggest weaknesses in terms of my mental health. I film literally every single day because I have really big dreams and I set really big expectations for myself because I really believe in myself, and I'm really grateful for what I've been able to build thus far, and I don't want that to slow down. I don't want that to stop. And I also feel like I'm doing a lot of good. And while all of that may be true, I also want to put out really quick that I don't feel any pressure from you guys. This is entirely like my own expectations on myself. I know that all of you are like, post 1 video a week, Rach. Like, we would still love you, and I'm so grateful for that. But I have always had the mindset of being the hardest worker in the room, and I'm proud to say that 99.9% of the time I am. However, I am still a person. I'm not invincible. I get really tired and really worn out, and I just had a huge panic attack this morning. It was triggered just by being extremely overwhelmed with a few collaborations that I have in the process, a video I was in the middle of filming, which is now this video, and a few videos that I have to edit that are on the back burner. And what I found is I always have more work than I feel like I can get done, and I work for myself. I shouldn't feel like this all the time, and I really struggle with giving myself breaks. Now, I also just want to say that I used to be the girl that was just like, it is so odd to me when people say that they're just like the hardest worker and they never take time off, and like, I don't know, to me that always sounded like kind of backhandedly conceited, just a little bit. And I just feel bad now for being judgmental because I do feel like that is the position I'm in. But I will say that the reason I feel like I can't relax or take time off work isn't because I'm too good for that. It's because it gives me crippling anxiety. I feel like I can't sit on my couch for 30 minutes every day and just let me be me and relax and not answer to anybody and just have a moment to myself because I'm so anxious. And I get so afraid that I won't be able to build this dream that I have in my mind and these goals that I have set for myself that I know will change the lives of other people and change the lives of my family. And I am determined to reach my goals, but I don't always go about that in the healthiest way. And I am definitely overworking myself, and what I'm doing right now is just not sustainable. So I just had a really big panic attack this morning, and I just completely lost my ish. I was so anxious. It literally felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. I called Hunter and he came home from work to help me. My kids were already down for their nap. They're still napping right now. But Hunter came home and he just laid with me in our bed and let me sob hysterically into his arms about how overwhelmed I am and how much pressure I feel like I'm under. And he was so insightful and so kind. And it's moments like this where I just know that I married the right person, because he said everything so perfectly and his words were just incredibly inspired by God. And after we talked, I was planning on just not filming today because I definitely need a little break. But after eating lunch and relaxing for a minute, it's a miracle what happens when you just like take a second to yourself. I feel revived. But I was like, you know, I want to share this with you and talk to you because I wish I could have seen a video like this. I wish I could have seen somebody who was chasing their dreams and going after their goals, but explaining that your mental health needs to come first, and you need to take breaks, and you need to work smarter, not harder. And I definitely think that I'm in the mindset right now of working harder, and I need to adjust that mindset so that I can be successful long-term and have longevity. I'm obviously a mom of 2, and you guys know that my life is very unique when it comes to motherhood. With Beckham having a disability, my energy emotionally and mentally pours into him, and that's exactly the way I want it. So when I notice that I'm getting really overworked and really exhausted, then my mental and emotional energy can't go into my kids the way that they deserve that. And I also can't nurture my marriage the way that I need to, and just nurture myself and give myself time to take a break. And I just want my life to be more balanced. So in saying that, I am going to drop down to 4 videos a week instead of 5. And I know that sounds like such a minor change, but when Hunter told me that I absolutely had to do this for my mental health, I couldn't have agreed more. But honestly, my first response, I was just sobbing when we were talking about it. I was just honest with him, and I just said, I am so afraid. I am so afraid of doing that. I am so afraid that people won't be as invested in me, people won't be as invested in Beckham, that we will not have as many opportunities as we do now to grow and reach more people. And I just realized that this is important to share. I want you guys to kind of see the back end of what it's like for me to be a YouTuber or create content, because I just want everyone to feel like they are not alone in whatever mental health crisis they're going through. I also want business owners to feel like they're not alone. I know that being an entrepreneur is so difficult and so exhausting, and sometimes you have to pivot and change directions and be okay with that. And working smarter is usually the answer, not working harder. And I'm learning all of these things as I go. And if I can help other people on their journey, then I definitely want to share it. Even if that means coming on camera when I don't have any makeup on because I've been sobbing hysterically all morning and showing you guys, like, I'm afraid of failure. Like, I am afraid that I'm building something that could possibly not work out. And I eliminate those possibilities from my mindset. I do not let myself go there. I know that if I work smart and I work hard, then I will be successful, but it's terrifying. I'm like literally sitting in front of a camera talking to thousands of people online, sharing my dreams, sharing my aspirations, and I might flop on my face, and all of you can see that. All of you can see when I have success or failure, and that is so scary, but it's worth it. And I want to be an example of not only the good times and the highlights of my career and my family and my marriage and motherhood, but also the failures. It's so important to see both sides, because honestly, guys, life is so hard. Things are so difficult sometimes. It's also really hard with YouTube specifically, where filming, when it's your job, I am not someone who can like fake being happy. That's just like not who I am. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. If I'm like with friends or family and I walk into a room, like people know how I'm feeling, and that's just who I am. I am very genuine, and that's something I'm proud of. So I couldn't just continue filming the rest of today's video and pretend like I didn't have a literal panic attack and anxiety attack over my workload, because I did, and that's okay. It's okay for me to scale back, and I'm just kind of coming to terms with that. And I think I'm also partially making this video for myself to be like, okay, I'm gonna drop to 4 videos a week. Please don't leave me. I love you guys. But it's scary, you know? It's just, I'm really fearful of changing any sort of business model that I have going for me right now that works, but I just need to have faith. And I feel like something really impactful that Hunter said to me that I really want to share with you, and I want you to apply it to your own life. Hunter told me, like, Rachel, God has shown you that he has your back. God doesn't want you to overwork yourself. God wants you to take a break. Like, what would you want for your own children? What do you think he wants for you, his child? He wants you to work hard, but not so hard that you lose all other aspects of your life. He will make up for whatever you can't. If you give 100%, and my 100% needs to be a little bit less than it is right now, he will make up whatever I can't. And I am going to have faith in that, and I wanted to put this video out here so I can show you guys that I can still prosper and succeed, and that God is gonna make up whatever I can't, even with me dropping a video a week, so that I have a better mentality surrounding work life and balancing that with my home life and motherhood and my marriage. Maybe somebody else had a mental breakdown today that's watching this and is way too overworked, and like, I'm just here to tell you, you can still be the hardest worker in the room and take a breath that's okay and you deserve that. And I'm just really grateful that Hunter, who is also an entrepreneur and has a way bigger company and bigger business than I do and has been at this a lot longer than I have, that he took the time out of his day to come home and literally just hold me so that I could cry and talk about how overwhelmed I was feeling. And all of the words of wisdom that he shared with me, I wanted to share with you guys because he didn't have time to sit down and film it. I didn't ask him to, but I thought, you know what, you guys should hear it from me anyways. So the title of this video is changing from Beckham's occupational therapy to being something about anxiety or trusting God or all of the above, but whatever it is, I just hope that it helps one of you. You guys know that I'm always going to be really, really transparent with where I'm at and how I'm feeling, and I already know with how incredible you are that my comment section is going to be filled with love and grace and support, and I can't even tell you how grateful I am for that. I love you so much, and thank you for every single person who ever leaves a comment on any of my videos. It's something that I literally like save for rainy days. Like when I'm sad, I'll go back through my comments and be like, oh, this is why I overwork myself, but I'm trying to change my mindset, and I know that I'm still going to be able to get where I want to be and reach all of my goals, and my aspirations and my dreams are still gonna come true if I pull back just a little bit, and you guys are going to see a happier and more authentic version of myself by doing this. In saying that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Very big turn of events, but we haven't had like an authentic, genuine, real chit chat in this little chit chat spot. Do you guys remember when I used to do videos in this little chit chat spot all of the time? It's like so crazy because sometimes with filming more, I think maybe it's possible to like lose yourself a little bit, and like coming back to just like home base when I'm like in a sweatshirt with no makeup on, talking to you guys about my bad day. Not a bad day, bad moment. I don't know, it just feels like home, feels like me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I want to remind you to be brave like Beckham, and I will catch you in our next vlog. Love you, bye.